Welcome to the Scientific Game Safety Training video. Today's topic is safely lifting and back safety in the workplace. The purpose of this material is to provide information on the importance of keeping a healthy back and a back injury prevention. The topics contained in this material includes understanding your back, occupational risk factors, safe handling and lifting techniques, and back injury prevention. Manual handling injuries can occur anywhere in the workplace and can have serious implications for the employer and the person injured. Back strain is the most common type of injury and results from overstretching muscles. Damaged spinal discs can be a serious painful result of incorrect lifting. Repeated incorrect lifting can result in a variety of injuries. Using safe lifting techniques helps reduce the possibility of back injuries among other factors that contributes to back problems in the workplace. Back injury is not only painful but also second to the most common cause of time away from work next to the common colds. Let's take a look at this video provided by J.J. Keller and Associates to understand our back in action and how we can protect it from injury.
When you hear the words back safety, chances are you automatically think back pain, something that causes Americans to miss more work than any other ailment besides the common cold. If you haven't suffered from back pain yourself, you're lucky. 4 out of 5 people do at some point in their lives. After back pain, your next thought might be back injury. But you may be surprised to learn that most back problems aren't caused by a single trauma. In fact, most happen over time as the result of repeated minor strains or poor habits. You, yes you, may be doing something right this instant that could lead to back pain down the road. I'll give you a hint.
You're going to have back problems if you keep sitting that way.
Your mom probably pestered you about it as you were growing up. It's sitting or standing with bad posture. Yeah, mom was right. Bad posture is one of the leading causes of poor back health, along with other things like inappropriate sleep positions and declining physical fitness. If your back is healthy to begin with, you're less likely to injure it on the job. An approach that considers how you use your back in all areas of your life and how to keep it healthy throughout your lifetime. You'll see that you have more control than you may realize over your own back health, and that it's up to you to use your back wisely. How's your posture right now? Are you sitting up straight? Okay, then let's start by looking at how your back works. Your spine has 3 main jobs. Contrary to popular folklore, acting as a source of courage isn't one of them. The first job is to support your upper body and keep it movable. The second is to protect your spinal cord and nervous system. And the third is to absorb shock as you move. Sounds simple, right? But your back is far more complex than the most advanced computer or space shuttle. Your back is actually an amazingly complex interaction of muscles, vertebrae, joints, discs, ligaments, and nerves. All these parts need to be in alignment for your back to function properly and without pain.
Your spine itself has some 30 vertebrae or small bones, each separated from the next by flexible gel-filled discs that absorb shock as you move.
A healthy spine has a slight S shape to it, created by 3 continuous curves: the cervical or neck area, the thoracic or middle back area, and the lumbar or lower back area. You can tell when these are aligned correctly because your ears, shoulders, and hips form a straight line. Most of your weight rests in the lumbar area, so when injury does occur, this is usually the first area affected. The muscles in your back and abdomen need to be strong and healthy to keep your back in proper working condition. So, what does a healthy back look like? Watching this worker move, it appears that he has a full range of motion and doesn't suffer from back pain. It also appears that he uses good lifting techniques. He doesn't overreach or twist while lifting, and he lifts with his legs, all of which we'll cover in more detail later. If we could see this man's spine, we'd see his back is in a healthy, neutral position at all times. It isn't bent too far forward or too far back, no matter what activity he's engaged in. That keeps his muscles and ligaments from being overly stressed. On the other end of the spectrum, this worker is asking for trouble. He's holding the weight too far away from his body, lifting with his back flexed, and twisting as he lifts. This puts extra pressure on discs, muscles, and tendons, which can, you guessed it, lead to problems like sprains, strains, and spasms. Knowing more about how your back works and how to use it properly should help you understand why good habits are important. Remember, you may develop a back disorder long before you show any symptoms. Then all it might take to throw it out is a simple wrong twist or off-balance lift. Don't let that happen to you. By practicing good back safety habits and lifting techniques, you minimize the chance of getting this type of injury, or if you've already had this type of injury, of having it recur.
As you can see, not only lifting causes a back problem, proper body mechanics and ergonomics are also factors that can contribute to back issues. Here are some more factors that contribute to back injuries: aging, genetics, occupational hazards, sedentary lifestyle, excess weight, poor posture, pregnancy, and smoking. Repeated trauma can cause major back injury. We are all aware that our job requires us to lift, move, push, or pull lights or heavy loads. Defend your back. Frequent lifting and awkward lifting. Before you lift, move, push, or pull, have a plan, make a list, and use it every day. Size up the load. Test the load's weight by lifting one of the corners or by using your feet. Know your limit. Make sure you can handle the weight. Remember, not all small objects can be light. Check the loads for proper packing. Make sure the weight is balanced so it won't move around. Loose pieces may cause accidents if the box becomes unbalanced. Assess the area. Clear the pathways of any obstacle. Do not walk on slippery surface, especially when carrying heavy load. Know where to unload the object safely. Here are some proper lifting techniques to help prevent back injury. When lifting an object, keep your feet apart. Hold the load close to you. Lift with your legs. Lift in one smooth motion and turn with your feet, not your waist. Lift correctly, legs bent, back straight or natural position. Load close to body and grip at opposite corner. If it's too heavy, ask a fellow worker for help. Use a dolly or other mechanical lifting device. Split the load into smaller ones. Don't twist when lifting, lowering, or carrying any load, as this increases your risk of back injury. Don't lift the load with your rear end high and your head low. Use your leg muscles, not your weaker low back muscles. Don't rely on a back belt to protect you. It hasn't been proven that back belts can protect you from back injury. Pace yourself. Take many breaks between lifts if you're lifting a number of things. When reaching for an object above your head, use a step ladder. Okay, here are some more activities that can cause back injuries other than lifting: reaching, bending over, sitting, and poor posture. So other than lifting, ergonomic practices can also help prevent back pain in the workplace. Set up an ergonomically correct workstation. Ergonomic solutions help you work safely and comfortably. To prevent injury, follow the proper techniques in lifting. Maintain the back's natural curves, stand straight, sit properly, improve your posture. Stretch regularly and exercise. This will help in physical conditioning of your body. It will help you stay flexible and limber. Losing weight will help your back from suffering pain. Consult your physician if you need to. This concludes our back safety training and safely lifting video. I hope this material provided you with understanding how back injuries occur, so you can think intelligently about your back and keep it healthy. Consider your back in all things you do. It will help tremendously in preventing back injuries at work. Following this video is a short quiz and a survey. Please complete both. For any additional information, you may contact the Technical Training Department shown on the screen. Thank you for your time, good luck, and have a fabulous day.